Hello Scorpio, this is Leonie. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I hope you're all good and well. This is for the week commencing the 23rd through to the 27th of May 2022. I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot today, and I will pull you some healing with the angels at the very end to give that final message. Remember, it's not for everybody, so just take what does, okay? And straight off, okay? We got the Page of Cups. So I just feel like with the Page of Cups coming through, there's a need to have some fun, bring some love, laughter, a little bit of lighter energy into whatever you're struggling with at the moment. I just feel like you're kind of high and dry. You've hung your coat up, you've left it, or you're leaving it, and you kind of, there's no oomph, there's no excitement, there's no fun, you know. And I just feel like it's creating ripples in your energy at the moment. Yeah. I think with this kind of energy, it's kind of like you've got this scene going on. You're painting a picture of what you want, but it's not happened yet, or it's not happening around you, and everything's kind of messy. It's feeling a lot more messy. It's a messy situation that you're in. And I just feel like you got to go back to basics sometimes and laugh and have fun and, you know, enjoy life. And I just feel that's the kind of energy that you've got to kind of go through right now. This week with the Ace of Swords, this is you know, breaking free from those negative cycles, those habits that there's a want and need to speak out here as well, and I just feel everything's up in the air. And maybe there's a block in communication here. Somebody as well, could be somebody around you, could be you, could be somebody around you, but I just feel very unsure about this. So that must be how you're feeling. You know, you got this picture in your head about happy families, happy life, happy relationships, and I just think things are messy around you. Things need tidying up. Maybe communication's at the key of this, the Ace of Swords. But there's a need to speak out, there's a need to deal with this, and yeah, for that new beginning in relationships. It's a little bit overwhelming at the moment with that Ace of Cups that's coming through, and I just, you know, it's very stagnant kind of. I feel lonely with this, if I'm honest, but there's a need to keep the peace within. But I also feel like you could be wanting to join forces to bring peace in here as well. So whether that means accepting something here or someone, but something's bubbling away here, and I feel that is your emotions are bubbling away here, and communication is definitely blocked in some way here. You know, yeah, you're trying to revive something, or there's a need to revive something, and there's no growth in a situation with somebody, or something feels a little bit like it needs some TLC. Maybe you, maybe someone else. Okay, let's just have a look. 10 of Wands. So you're carrying a lot of weight, you're carrying a lot of burdens, you seem to be going uphill battle with this. You're kind of going around in circles, not getting anywhere, and it's a struggle. It is a struggle to put one foot in front of the other. It's a struggle to get up each morning. It's a struggle to continue the same pathway with what you're going through. Maybe you're struggling in this relationship or a relationship. You kind of, yeah, uphill battle for sure. The Nine of Pentacles coming through. This is about your spiritual journey, your spiritual pathway. I just feel like I'm really drawn to my head here. I'm really sorry. This is Spirit coming in really close. See, your intuition's really kicking in. Spirit are coming in close to bring in that peace of mind for you. But there's lack of growth in something, and you've got to learn a few lessons here. You've got to... I just feel like there's a sense of giving up or wanting to give up. because you just getting nowhere. You're going around in circles. It's an uphill battle. It's a struggle. Could be affecting your health in some way or another as well. Mentally blocked here as well. But with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups coming out, this is what you're struggling with. You're struggling to move forward. You're struggling on your own internal happiness journey. You're struggling with your demons almost. You've got, like I said, you've got this picture painted in your head of what you think life should be or what relationships should be, and there's a messy situation, and it's kind of like you're clinging on to your emotions. It's overwhelming, it's heavy, it's a burden, it's a struggle, there's lack of communication, and it's causing emotions to be all over the place, whereas you know, you've got to release something here, or you've got to let something go. You've got to let go of that picture, because there's no such thing as a perfect, happy, you know, relationship or family situation. There's no such thing. You've got to go with the flow on everything, every part of your life. And if there's lack of communication, and that needs to be dealt with as well. You know, King of Pentacles, this is to me, that kind of reminded me, and you know what, I work intuitively, you can't have your cake and eat it. You've got to work really hard to achieve almost the impossible sometimes. I just feel sometimes you give up. You're not putting all your effort into something. You've really got to change that perspective. You've got to change that outlook. You've got to really work hard to move forward here, or achieve those goals, or whatever it is you set your mind to. And I don't know if sometimes you can be a bull in a china shop here, and you can go around in, maybe you speak before you think, and there's a need to control that in a kind of way as well. Okay, but you know, you've got to put your hard work and effort into something here, and if you're packing up, and if you're just throwing in the towel here, that's kind of giving up. That's not working on anything, and that's where the lack of growth is. So with the Eight of Cups, we've got the Queen of Wands. So this is about overcoming those emotions and fears, rising above those, pushing those to one side, accepting a situation, accepting yourself, accepting what's going on, but taking action to get you out of this stagnation, to be able to move forward with the right people and situations. At the moment, it's kind of like that Ten of Swords energy. There's a little bit of depression there. Maybe health is suffering. There could be pain. But yeah, it's really kind of heavy. But the sun is out there in the background as well. So the sun, there is hope. There is a glimmer of hope. There is the light there, but you're not seeing that at the moment. You're just feeling the heaviness of everything else that's going on. And maybe the negativity is getting to you at the moment. Okay, but it's nothing that you can't handle. It's nothing that you can't handle. You've got to change your perspective on something. So with the Ten of Wands, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So you're concentrating basically on your losses rather than your gains. So you've got to turn that around, and, you know, it's imbalanced. It's imbalanced energies. It could be to do with the home situation, like I'm saying, but it's about equal give and take here. You're focusing on your losses rather than your gains. So you've got to turn that around to a positive at the end of the day for that spiritual growth and that change that you need in your life. It's stagnant. You've got to take control of that in the right way. You've got to focus on the positives rather than the negatives. And with the Six of Pentacles coming out with the Nine of Pentacles, that is to do with, again, equal give and take here. Maybe somebody or something is not on your wavelength. Maybe you're at a completely different level in your life, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever. So there's generally a need to rebalance things in your life and re-evaluate what's important rather than what's not important. So I think that's where things are at for you. You've got to go with the flow every step of the way, but you've got to put in the work and effort to get out of the situation and move forward from it. You've got to drop your burdens and you've got to focus on the positives rather than the negatives. And I'll tell you what, you're getting that help from the universe with that Justice card. You may not see what's going on or how to achieve something, but you've got to learn from past mistakes for sure. Yeah, again, the scales are on that. So you've got to balance out parts of your life that you're clinging on to, and that's why things seem overwhelming and emotional for you. So you kind of got to, yeah, don't let your emotions take over. You've got to, yeah, focus. Don't know if this is to do with children or family situation around you, but there is abundance around you. You've just got to open your eyes. I just think that you're in your head a little bit too much, and this picture that you've got, you see, you're focusing on the negatives rather than the positive. I can't keep saying that. I'm repeating myself. So whoever I'm dealing with it, I'm talking about repeating here. Repeating. I can't get my words out properly. But there is abundance and miracles do happen around you, and you are blessed, and that's what I'm saying. For some of you, there could be children around you. There could be children coming into your life there somewhere along the lines. But there's miracles and blessings around you. You've just got to believe in that, and you've got to focus on that, and really set your focus on that instead of all these negatives that are going on. Okay, I know it's difficult, but again, it's a life lesson. So the more we focus on something positive, the more we attract that into our lives. The more we worry and stress, it brings everything else down and it creates chaos. There's a messy situation that needs to be sorted out, and communication is the key. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. I hope that makes sense. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. I do appreciate that, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.